Okay, the vertices of a rectangle are located at those points, and what's the area? All right, here's the deal with this. This looks like just a simple thing you did in like maybe sixth grade, seventh grade. I'm just gonna sloppily plot the points to show you. You get like 1, 2 there. You get 5, 0 here. You get 2, -6, something like that. And then the other point you want to plot, and you get -2, -4, which is going to be somewhere like this. So you got this rectangle that's this weird shape. You can't count the squares. You can't do like count the sides and then multiply them length times width. So you've got to do the distance formula. And hopefully you remember the distance formula. But I'm going to find the distance from here to here and from here to here and then multiply. And it's going to get a little bit messy. So this is what makes this kind of, to me, a high difficulty level problem. The distance formula is d is equal to the square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. Sorry for the getting into the way of that. And then you just solve it that way. And now I got to do that for each side here. All right, this point here, I'm going to do 1, 2. That's this point. And then -2, -4, which is that point. All right, then I'm also going to do 5, 0, which is this point, and also 1, 2, which is that original point right there. All right, so here we go. X2, -2 minus 1 squared plus y2, -4 minus 2 squared, and that's the square root of all that. All right. -2 minus 1 is -3. -3 squared is 9 plus -4, -2 is -6 squared is 36, and that gives you 45, and it's the square root of 45. All right. Now that may seem intimidating. It may seem like you're wrong, but you're not. But it is a little intimidating. All right. This next one, 1 minus 5, the square root of x2, 1 minus 5, plus 2 minus 0. All right. 1 minus 5, and that's squared. 1 minus 5 is -4. -4 squared is 16. Plus 2 minus 2, 0 is 2. 2 squared is 4. That gives you the square root of 20. All right. Now we've got to multiply square root of 45 times the square root of 20. And that seems kind of daunting, and it is. But you just have to break it down. Here's my goal. I want the same thing underneath the square root sign. And if I kind of think about it, I got fives I can do. So this breaks down to 9 times 5. And this is 4 times 5. And that works out nicely. The square root of 9 is 3. Square root of 5. I can't do anything with the 5. All right, that's times the square root of 4 is 2 times the square root of 5. Now to simplify this, I do 2 times 3 is 6 times square root of 5 times the square root of 5 is 5. And then 6 times 5 is 30. And there is your answer. So it's B.